obviously.
There we go.
All right, fucking God help us on this one. Love you so much!
Welcome to the unofficial King Gizzard podcast, the show about the best band in the world, question mark. I'm Captain Shipwreck.
I'm Professor John P. Weatherclock. Who's Mark? I mean, question everything. Question mark too, but who's Mark here?
Captain Shipmark.
Captain Shipmark.
After all these years. Maker's Shipmark.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Gorge 2024. It's the only time that Gizz has played there. And why are we talking about this show? Because it didn't happen this year. It happened over a year ago, but I think it was maybe a turning point in Gizztery.
That's right. I think that's what they call it. Although they did play one time in the area at what fest? Snurfers Fest, as Joey and Abby independently pointed out.
Was it Sasquatch?
Sasquatch. They played at the feet of a Sasquatch.
That's right. You know who was also on that stage, the main stage?
I do. The Cure?
How'd you know that?
Two people told me. Three people, if you count Bigfoot himself.
So a little context for the Gorge. This was the last show of the summer tour from the U.S. for 2024. They had done a bunch of shows, Pacific Northwest stuff. I happened to see one of those. There were 24 shows over about a month, which is kind of crazy. And then the Gorge capped it off, and then they came back to the U.S. in November. And I know you, Captain Shipwreck, saw one of those.
Yar.
This was also the largest audience that Gizz has had at one of their own headline shows. Stats, Joey said something like 20,000. The stats official from the Gorge are 18,000. It's a 27,500 person capacity venue. And to have 18,000 people come to see Gizz is not easy because the Gorge is 2.5 hours from Seattle. It's 4.5 hours from Portland, Oregon. It is out in the middle of nowhere. There are almost no hotels, and to get that kind of draw is kind of amazing.
Yeah, you don't have a headline. You told me, but my headline is suddenly relevant. So I think I should say, here, let me get this right. Not even the steel barricades of George Washington's gorgeous Gorge Amphitheater can contain a 29-show marathon Gizz show.
That's pretty good.
It'll have to do.
This, by the way, I had a ticket to this show, and when I realized that there was nowhere to stay and it would be 9 hours of driving for me by myself, I sold it on the internet. But the day before the show, I was in my local Trader Joe's, as I often am, and I saw a guy wearing what I thought was a fish shirt, and I asked him that, and he said, I guess it could be. He said, we're headed to the Gorge to see Gizz. And I said, oh, that's awesome. Me and my daughter, he said. He was a man maybe 60. His daughter was in her early 20s, and they had been seeing Gizz since 2016, and they were very excited, and that made me excited. And I don't regret not going because I still wouldn't want to drive 9 hours by myself. But I'm glad I got to watch the show.
It's amazing so many people went. I assume 2/3 of them were all from George Washington.
George, yeah, that is the town, George Washington. The Gorge, by the way, is like one of the most beautiful outdoor venues in America. It's situated on a river gorge. It kind of looks like the Grand Canyon, but it's right on the edge of it. And the stage is on the edge. So when you're looking at the stage from the audience, you can see this huge valley river gorge in front of you. It's amazing. And backstage, like all the backstage stuff is right on that edge too, which leads us maybe to our pre-roll.
Oh, I struggled with the pre-roll. You tell me. I didn't have that many major revelations there.
There were some good pre-roll. I mean, yes. I don't know why, but there is some skibbity singing happening.
That's true. It's a really good song.
Size with the killers. Let's sing a lot. Skibbity dum dum dum, yes, yes. Skibbity dum dum dip dip. Skibbity dum dum dum, yes, yes. Skibbity dum dum dip.
I think it's coming out on the next demos.
That'd be amazing. I don't know who that was singing. It sounded like a child. Could have been Ambi, though. There's some good stuff happening backstage during the day, right on the edge of that cliff. Like Jason Galea hitting golf balls into the gorge with Max Basson from the band Gizz, who was opening for them. Cameron Winter from Gizz was also playing guitar. There was at some point, Jason Galea was taking photos of the poster art that I assume he designed. And Stu came up to him with a plate of elote to talk.
I think it was elote. Yeah, that looked good.
Elote to do too. Grace was also next to Stu at the time.
Yeah, the backstage area seems to be like a railing against a cliff. Pretty wild looking. And I guess no one goes and gets the balls that you hit into the cliff. So
Yeah.
or into the gorge.
It might be worth starting a band just so we can be backstage there. You in?
Totally. Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna learn an instrument and we should be good to go.
Hanukkah's coming up. Maybe an electric flute?
Hey, I was thinking an electric shofar.
Okay, excellent.
You can tune it to sound like any indigenous instrument.
You can out of tune it.
That's right. It's called, you use a app called Out of Tune. And I have lyrics for the episode.
Please.
Which across the land he walked with death, parading his ossuary. Upon reaching the castle walls, a twist of fate, his mind opens.
I cannot identify that.
That's horology. An ossuary is, of course, a marsupial, which holds the bones of the dead. I don't think it's actually a marsupial, but it sounds like one.
Is this a cryptid? Is this an actual Australian menace?
I don't actually know what an ossuary is. I should look it up. It's a container or room in which the bones of dead people are placed.
Not a marsupial at all.
I mean, I don't know. It's got like a pouch for bones.
All right, then.
Which marsupials also keep bones in their pouches.
If there's a child in there, perhaps.
See?
Okay, fine. Good, beautiful. Love it. I've been thinking about the drip of the day. Of course, the drip of the day is what band member wore the coolest clothes. This is a tough one for me. I looked very closely at all these. Ambrose had a 10-gallon hat for a while, a white 10-gallon cowboy hat. Lucas had his kind of light blue jumpsuit. Stu
I'd just
had
like to point out that Ambi's 10-gallon hat, white 10-gallon hat, goes with Chelsea boots.
What's a Chelsea boot?
It's like the like hipster boots that hipster boots. They're like they've got the little like clothy little divots on the sides and a little loop in back you can grab.
The elastic.
Yeah, it's he's an urban cowboy, a bogan, if you will.
I will indeed. Stu had a pink jumpsuit. Eventually he put on a t-shirt, which we will get to, given by a fan. A nonagon pendant. He had a hat and sunglasses when Nathan came out. Cavs had a black jumpsuit. You don't often see Cavs in a jumpsuit.
Sleeveless,
of course. Joey, black wide-legged slacks as usual, with a red t-shirt for Errol Motel, which I think is in Vermont.
It's 100 miles from Portland, Maine, which would be the closest to any town they've played before. Burlington would be like 150 miles from Errol, New Hampshire.
That's in New Hampshire, okay. And Cookie had
a well-worn shirt.
Very well worn.
It's got holes in it. He wears the shit out of his Errol Motel and Errol Motel and housekeeping.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was pre-owned, but you never know. Cookie had a navy open Tommy Bahama style shirt, of course.
It's so good. Oh, I love that shirt.
It's good. And it wasn't until the end of the show that I saw something that kind of blew my mind. When the band came out to do their group photo, I noticed that Lucas, with his light blue jumpsuit, was wearing black leather tasseled penny loafers, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me.
It seems really slippery. I don't know how you can safely play a bass in penny loafers. I mean, he can do it. He's a professional.
He obviously did. And I wonder about the tassels. Maybe the tassels were some sort of reverberant vibration system that he has for keeping time.
Sort of an ossuary, if you will.
An ossuary, exactly. And then the show begins.
It does.
Show opened with Rattlesnake.
Yay.
Big, beautiful Rattlesnake. I think we're on the same page where we're like, this is not our favorite Gizz song, and it hurts me sometimes that my non-Gizz friends send me Rattlesnake videos of Gizz playing it because they're like, this is the only song that they know about. It doesn't hurt. It's just like, this isn't on my top 25 Gizz songs, but it's the one people know.
Why is this song so popular, do you think?
It's catchy.
It's catchy. It's the first microtonal like video of theirs, right? Like lead single for their first microtonal album. Technically, Robot Stop is probably the first microtonal song because it has some microtonal elements. Stu explained to Triple J at some point in 1942 that the song was a way to introduce an audience unfamiliar. This is from KGLW.net. Unfamiliar with microtonality to the new notes and scales found in the album in Flying Microtonal Banana. And so, quote, and I quote, the logic was that the song was so repetitive that by the end of it, your ears are adjusted to the microtones. You may be on our wavelength.
Fascinating.
Stu sings the title 54 times during its 7-minute runtime.
I think that's part of the appeal to the mass audience is that it's silly. And despite what Jello Biafra wanted to hear from Stu, when he asked about the lyrics, Stu said, the answer to the question, really, now that I think about it, I remember it's not a great answer, but it's the truth. The song was the song where the lyrics came last.
Yeah, he said the initial impetus of the song was the vibra slap, was just the little instrument that makes the rattlesnake noise. And that's how it got the name. I like Stu orchestrating the song by yelling out sections. Serpent, serpent.
He does that in a lot of songs, and I appreciate it. I know
serpent, devil, servant.
It's nice to know what to expect. You know, it was during the first song that I noticed this time when I watched the show that there was a film camera on stage that someone was holding, like an actual film reel. And I wonder if we're ever going to see the result of that.
That would be cool.
Rattlesnake had automation and Sleep Drifter teases.
Was big and huge. They started this show big and loud and awesome. And this was in a period where it seems to me still that they opened metal more often than not. And this is not what they did at this show. And sometimes it almost set those shows apart, I feel like, as the special shows where they didn't start metal.
Yeah, I looked, and they had a few nights earlier started with KGLW.
Cool.
This also featured Ambi singing Boogeyman Sam. I guess Stu and Ambi kind of singing it together.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Yeah, it was strong. It was a fierce rattlesnake.
And Ambi with some helpful advice at the end. Watch out for them rattlesnakes.
I think that part of the country might have rattlesnakes. George, Washington, where the Gorge is, looks like a semi-arid grassland, which we know a thing or two about.
You and I used to live in a semi-arid grassland that was home, I believe, to all 11 known species of rattlesnake.
But no ossuaries. Ossuary.
How you wouldn't know if one came up and bit you in the rattle legs.
Rattlesnake was followed by O-N-E. One? How do you pronounce the name of this?
I pronounce it one, but that's not correct. As far as I can tell. What is it? One Night Everywhere?
Yeah, One
right?
Night Everywhere. Had Stu on microtonal acoustic. We had Ambrose on harmonica. Which is nice.
I want an Ambi gear harmonica rundown sometime. How many harmonicas do you think he brings to a show?
One for every microtonal key, which is 25. No,
He doesn't have that many harmonicas.
No,
up
he
there.
doesn't. But, I have a friend who shared a bill with Gizz a long time ago as a musician. And he still talks about how Ambrose, even, 10 years ago, was an amazing harmonica player, underappreciated.
Yeah. His father, Broderick Smith, taught harmonica lessons. It's like one of the things he was known for was harmonica and songwriting lessons.
Oh, it all makes
He
sense.
led workshops on harmonica.
He's good, and I do think he's underappreciated. And again, I really would like to see harmonica Nathan combos. Like,
Yes, I'm not ready. You know what I am. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
why not? Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Utterly seamless transition into Sleep Drifter.
Yeah. Sitting in it and sleep. It's my favorite state to be. I can see you next to me. And it is lovely. Sleep drifter. I know you're right here.
Really nice.
Yeah, like water butter, buttered water.
Like open water.
Speaking of which,
Uh-huh.
it's funny you should mention that.
Cabs was champing and chomping at the bit to get started with these drums, these opening drums to open water.
Yeah. Stu steering again. Let's do that last bridge. Okay, one last chorus.
He's a conductor.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Kraken story. I never really looked until recently closely at the lyrics. But people drowning and the Kraken coming from them and people being stranded in the water. I just kind of went down a rabbit hole recently about open water and being stranded in the open water. And it's quite a bit different from the newly emergent canned water product that you see regularly all over the place that I saw for the first time at Field of Vision.
The canned bottled open water.
It's like death. What's it called? Death water. Kill you water. What's it called?
Evil death roll. Death.
Evil death water.
Like water death. What is it
Liquid
called?
death.
Liquid death. Liquid death.
Liquid death. Death
got
to
that.
plastic. They say. I think it's a similar concept.
Open water was followed by an 11-minute magma.
Captain's highlight.
This went well for everyone.
Oh, it's, one of those songs that everybody loves and is one of my favorite songs in the universe ever by anyone that ever happened ever. And this is as good a version as I'm aware of.
Yeah.
It's up there for all time ever magmas. Joey introduces the song with the words liquid hot, sounding like Dr. Evil, maybe?
I think that was the reference.
I think so.
He's not that young, I guess. After all, he is the oldest member of the band.
Dr. Evil, I guess, because of the time in cryogenic storage. Kicked ass so much, just all over the place. I was really admiring Stu's limbo guitar attack. Like he sort of like brings his knees way forward, like he's going under a very low limbo stick while playing guitar. I've been trying. I joke about not being able to play an instrument, but that's just because I can't play it well. I don't know what kind of a a Gibson. They have to have the Gibson straps to be able to just really fucking swing them around like that. I don't know how he does it. I can't get my guitar on and off and around town quickly enough. Boy, that guy can swing a guitar.
I think I know what the secret is, and it's a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Don't have to deal with the belt. It's all in the jumpsuit.
Makes perfect sense.
Thanks. Hot damn! Like my lords.
You know, I have this finally got me. This magma was so good that I finally dug in further to the lyrics. I've always wondered, like, what's the deal with the praise the return of G.I. Joe thing? Did you ever wonder about that?
Not as much as I probably should have.
You should, and this is an interesting thing going on, especially with this show. Flying arcs come bearing gifts, praise the return of G.I. Joe, and then another heavenly bird, luscious cargo. This is about the cargo cults. Do you know about cargo cults?
I do know a little bit about cargo cults. Wow.
Cargo cults were this thing that happened when U.S. GIs were in the South Pacific during World War II. And some of the locals on those islands had never seen many of the things that those soldiers had brought. And they basically started worshiping the planes and the cargo, and for many years after, formed religions. They would build fake planes, they would build runways, hoping that these US GIs, these GI Joes would come back and like shower gifts on them. And do you know where I first heard about cargo cults?
Of course I do.
From a man who was standing on the side of the stage during the show, and his co-host on the podcast Omnibus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where I first heard about cargo cults.
Oh, I heard them from our other related parasocial friend, Merlin Mann, who exclusively talks about the usage of the term in corporate culture. When a corporate culture has a tendency to do things a certain way, but no longer remembers why that's the routine for doing it in that way.
Yeah, that's interesting. So anyway, praise the return of G.I. Joe. I guess Stu is referring back to like some of the volcanic islands in the South Pacific. I don't know how else that connects to magma. But you always know it's a good song when Joey says, "That was a fucking good one."
He's always right about that.
He's always right, and he doesn't say it all the time. Next was Lord of Lightning.
Was it?
Which is fucking, what a great song. Oh my God, it's so intense.
Is there not a 38-second song that happens before that? See, I wanted to make you say reticent raconteur.
Oh yeah, I don't though.
Oh well. Yes, Lord of Lightning's a great song, and that's but a moment's glimpse that happens somehow as a separate sub-track before it, but not really.
It confuses me every time. So I just say Lord of Lightning, the Lord of Lightning, not just any. only been played twice in the last year plus since this show, and bring it back. This would been an awesome Nathan song. I mean, they all would be.
Yes. Lord of Lightning gets played more often, but the Reticent Raconteur not, in theory.
I got some learning to do.
Okay, the stats on KGLW say would you say it one time? No.
Reticent Raconteur.
What's a raconteur?
Oh, a storyteller.
Oh, that makes sense. Played on average once every 12 shows since its debut. And Lord of Lightning, in theory, more like every 3. So they played it a lot for a while. They don't play it often anymore.
Hence the term reticent.
Yeah, and hence the raconteur. As the cadaver lays static with open-crusted eyes, the smoking corpse began to twist at my great surprise. Then the figure sprung up, and at once it caught a light, and the creature known as Balrog was born that very night. And thus, the next song, of course, is the Balrog.
I miss rock shows. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I think this is the only like direct mention of a Tolkien character in Gizz lyrics, although Stu said that it's not.
This ain't Middle Earth.
Yeah.
It might not be the Balrog from Middle Earth, but he's sort of a fire demon.
But I
even
can't
Gollum is not really Gollum in Led Zeppelin.
I just can't. They talk about in Zeppelin songs, hobbits.
Gollum, the evil one, crept up and slipped away with her. I met a girl so fair in Mordor.
Yeah, come on, Zepp.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I can't help but thinking.
That's a good song.
This was really when Stu took off his guitar for the first time this show, and he's stabbing the horizon like he's saying, "You shall not pass."
Yes, which the little captain, I can't see how it could sacrifice my OPSEC to say that the little captain was in fact Tolkien's Balrog for Halloween this year.
Just for reference, Captain Shipwrecker is referring to his penis.
That's right. She loves that bit. And by she, I mean this fair woman I met one day in Mordor.
Oh, Balrog's great.
Thanks. Yours is too.
This was followed by some delightful banter.
How are you, little piggies? Light 'em up, Terry. Hell yeah. Everyone has to, on the count of 3, try and do their best impression of a pig. Trying to attract a pig, because we're going to play a hog calling contest. So on the count of 3, I want everyone to do their best hog call.
Squeal, piggy, squeal.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Joey asking, "How are you, little piggies?" Stu saying how much he's kind of jealous of all the people having fun in the audience. He's having a great time too, he says. But that makes me think, like, I've heard bands say this, bands especially with large followings say, "It looks really fun to see one of our shows, and I'll never get to do that."
That's true. He could watch the stream after, like we do. It's fun.
I never would do that. They had the monitor man, Joe Santarpia, come out to make some pig sounds before hog calling contest.
It wasn't obvious to me that it was way better than everyone else's, but
No.
I appreciated his discipline. It was a short pig call. He didn't mug for the spotlight. He just got his work done and left.
And Joey didn't have to ask him if he knew what was happening right now. This
He knew.
was also during this time that someone threw a shirt on stage and Stu put it on, an Intrasport shirt, which at this point Gizz had never played before. And Stu said, "We're not going to play it this tour, but we will play it next tour, I promise." And so they did.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, he's cool like that.
Yeah, they debuted it on November 6th, and then they played it 6 times over the next, in November, in 2 weeks in November. They played it 6 times. So we're going to throw a Catching Smoke shirt on stage next time. And it's going to happen.
That's a really good idea. Counting on you to make that shirt.
I can make his Catching Smoke shirt.
You know, I know you can. Someone asked me once how important in the history of the life of moths the invention of the electric light bulb must have been. And I think Flight B741, despite Ambi's long career as a great blues singer to songs that are sort of sometimes bluesy in the history of King Gizz, man, he's just made for B741. I feel like it's a new level of highlighting his voice in the history of the band.
The album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think that's an accident.
How the hell, if you don't have anything else to say about this song yet, I want to ask how the hell one decides to make a smooth transition from hog calling contest to motherfucking Road Train.
It was a wonderful transition.
Woo! Yeah.
My only note on Hog Calling Contest, by the way, was Cookie. That's all I had in my notes.
Anything else to say about that?
Not yet.
Very good.
I got sweat beating down my spine. That's the feeling of a swine taking off. This light's gonna crash, and then my hooves start to slash, and then my speed starts to gnash until it hits the ground. There ain't no mud in the sky, and I'm cruising on high altitude on this black B741.
Yeah, Road Train, amazing transition from Hog Calling Contest. God bless him.
Thank you.
This is Gizz's. Would you say this is their first metal song?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and consult the Oracle.
Okay, very good.
Do you think that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that. I could be talked out of it.
And we both know what a road train is now. I hoped it was a train, but it's not.
Isn't it?
No, it's a series of trailers to a truck. To a road truck.
A train of trucks.
It's a train of trucks, but not a train.
Together. Oh. That's okay. Just because something trains like a truck and walks like a duck, don't make it a train truck. It does make it a train truck, but it doesn't make it a truck train. No, it does.
So make it a road train. This was followed by B741. Joey asking at the beginning, "Hey Lucas, are you gonna sing a fucking song, baby doll?"
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Lucas! I said, hey, Lucas!
What's that?
Are you gonna sing a fucking song, baby doll?
Give it a go.
It got off to a tough start. Ambrose grabbed the wrong harmonica. We were just praising his harmonica skills, but he grabbed the wrong key, I think.
Yeah, he should have been an F.
Talking about them polar bears, Cookie? Oh, yeah.
This
What
is
was that sound? Did you hear that? That's right. It means it's time for Cookie Watch. Cookie Watch is, of course, registered trademark of Kraft Nabisco, a wholly owned subsidiary of Mondelez International. You sent me an interview with Cookie.
Can you spell the word Mondelez first, please?
You sent me an interview with Cookie. Which is how I learned about a band he was in with Stu in high school called Revolver and Son, S-U-N. That led me to what I believe is Cookie Dog's original YouTube channel. This channel, which is Cook0012, started 17 years ago, has not had a video in 14 years, has 4 videos, and they're all Revolver and Son videos. If you ever want to see Cookie and Stu back 17 years ago, maybe more even, it's unbelievable. Stu looks like
oh my God,
a high school kid with just short cropped hair, and they're just playing garage rock. And I believe this channel...
Wait a second, is that Cookie?
Yes.
Wow, we have yet another Cookie look. Man of disguise, man of mystery.
Cookie playing guitar. Yeah, the channel, once again, is Cook0012 on YouTube. 4 videos. Hasn't been one in 14 years. The channel's 18 years old, 17 years old.
Wow. He doesnn't look quite like any of the other ways that he usually looks in this video that I'm finding. There's more looks to go on the Cookie Dog 69 shirt. Oh, look, he's so pretty.
He's an endless cookie.
Yeah, cooked Craig.
Ice
Smooth
5.
transition into Ice 5.
So good
Yeah.
that Joey said, "Oh, fuck."
Oh, fuck!
Dorian. Second mode.
Solid head on pill teases.
Yeah. Did you catch Down Under?
I sure
Jeez,
did.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
This is so Down Under by Men at Work was so clearly teased by Cavs, which is beautiful because you don't, as a drummer, I don't think you get a chance to play little quotes of other songs.
Awesome. I didn't catch it. That's rad.
Is that in the set list? I didn't even know. I was so.
It is.
Oh,
I love that song.
I just recognize it. Yeah, Colin, whatever his name is, seems like a great guy.
Colin Hay. I've seen him here, where I am in the Southwest United States somewhere.
They're gonna find you, and they're gonna send you letters straight to your door.
Find me. Their
owls.
Their disinterest will lead them straight to the door. Do something interesting, they'll say when they get here. There's a. Oh, is this where? No, it isn't. No, I'm gonna save that. Sorry.
It is after Ice 5 where Satan appears.
Yes, that's wonderful. If God isn't real, does that mean that Satan isn't real? Can Satan be real if God's not real? To which Ambi responds,
Satan's right there.
he's right there. Stu says, oh, he's real. Okay, cool.
If God isn't real, does it mean that Satan isn't real too? Can Satan be real?
He's right there.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, he's real. Okay, cool.
This is all referring to, of course, there was someone in the audience, shirtless with a devil's mask, trident, and a cape, standing in the middle of. I think people were they rowing in the pit? But this
I
was
thought
the only
rowing
person
came
standing.
later, but I guess it could have.
The Satan guy was the only person standing, so it was very clear, and the band seemed to enjoy it.
Great costume. Satan looking like there's an internet meme of a dude at a cricket match looking disappointed. That very much looks like Satan being real, or one looks like the other. The other looks like the one, I mean.
But not the other way.
No.
This was followed by Dirt, which was a nice cool-down song.
Bust out for the day? Dinga dinga dinga?
Was it? How long
Probably.
has it been?
I don't know. But they only, according to KGLW.net, every 30 shows or something, it gets played. They didn't have massive bust outs.
Yeah, it had been more than 2 years. It 168 show gap.
Oh, well done.
And this was followed by a Mirage City sandwich, maybe?
Yes, I think that's right.
There's a place I want to go, and it's to the Mirage City sandwich shop.
I had a good time there, if I'm being honest.
Yes, right especially in the meat. Mirage City.
Stu moves over to synth and single cymbal, the ambi cymbal.
This is a tradition because they were going to play Let Me Mend the Past. Which is so great song on its own. It's like something you'd hear on a Beatles demo from like 1961 that they would have played this style of song. Stu plays keyboards on this song, which is such a treat, I think. And then it's an ambi showcase. There's that amazing voice again.
Yeah.
And not just his singing showcase. Oh no.
No. So, yeah, how are we going to talk about this?
Are we going to talk about Captain Shrimpwreck?
So, I don't know. Do you start it with him looking for a boat? And then Grace, smoking, of course, appears with a... She's always got two hands free because the cigarette is only ever held directly in the lips. And then does dutifully bring Ambi a boat.
It's an inflatable raft.
That's right. Doesn't go great. I mean, I'm amazed that he continues to try.
So he puts the raft on the people and jumps on the raft while singing. And I think if you listen to the audio, you can't really tell except for him going, oh shit, a few times.
Let me mend the past. Let me see behind your mask. You finally go around. She stares at the ground and asks if you're not there. Whoa, locks on the doors. So dress when you enter in.
No, it's incredible. Just like him rapping in the pit during the rave tour, how the hell he has such a beautiful tone. I can't imagine. Is this a precursor to riding on inflatable alligators in the pit? Is Ambi the first to ride on top of an inflatable in a Gizz pit?
I don't think so. I gotta think it's happened before. He learned it by watching you.
That's probably right.
It's unbelievable that he can. I mean, and as a smoker, that he can perform these kind of acrobatics.
I don't know whether to say now or later, whether to reveal the mystery, whether to teach the controversy. But I watch after rewinding, I watch him quite a few times prepare to take off his in-ear monitor pack.
Oh, that's a hot topic. But first, I mean, he's in the raft. He rolls off because he realized the ship is going down. And he is guided back to safety by the hands of the weirdo swarm. And then, yes, they stop. I feel like they were going to transition back in the Mirage City, but they stopped and they looked for Ambrose's ear pack. What's it called? Monitor pack.
In-ear monitor pack, I think.
Did he take it off? Is that what you're telling me?
He did not.
He did not.
He certainly did not. You see him almost take it off, and that's why he says, "I swear I took it off before I went out there." And you can see why he would swear that, because he obviously thought to take it off and almost did several times. But in the moments before he jumps onto the boat, you can see it's there.
And the crew is like looking under his riser. Like, they could have reviewed the video. Let him mend the past.
Let him in the past, people.
They went back to Mirage City. Joey was on acoustic for the first part. I think he switched to electric for this.
He definitely did. Skipped to the back end of the beautiful Mirage City. We can call it Mirage City 2 now.
Mirage City also. This was followed by Larisk. Cavs asking before everybody ready to go for a ride?
Let's fucking fuck shit up, no?
Is everybody ready to go for a ride? Is everybody ready to go for a ride?
Let him cook.
Is everybody ready to go for a ride?
So, absolutely unhinged song. Like, every time they played it in 2024, at least. I mean, and I guess this year too. Just wildly unhinged with pauses and talking and weirdness. Joey skank dancing, which I haven't seen in many years.
He dances hard going into this. Such a fun party song it's become. I noticed for the first time maybe Cav's little airplane tattoo on his right arm. I wonder if he had it before Larisk.
I don't think I saw that. Right arm, you say? Oh, it's just black, right? It's filled in all black.
Yeah.
I have seen it.
I wonder.
Or was that the inspiration for the album?
I don't know. In either case, I wonder if it does commemorate
the launching
Cav's
of his vocal podcast.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Yes.
Oh, there's something so wonderful when Ambrose says "Hello, Evil Knievel" when he screams it.
Okay, let's ride.
And he strikes a pose, or he'll spin on the ground or something. It's just, God, it's gorgeous. This was followed by Magenta Mountain, where we get Baby Nathan coming out.
Yeah, indeed, Baby Nathan. Such a different setup from what we're used to now. Although at this point, Stu stays on guitar at first.
Right,
Cav,
Nathan was
work, please.
flat. Nathan was flat on the table. There was a GoPro pointed directly, like on an arm connected to the table was like a GoPro. But we didn't see any footage of that. I don't know what they did with that.
No, I don't know. Yeah. Nathan enters, but Stu stays on guitar, and Cavs just works that gong for a while.
Working the gong. Yes, Stu was playing guitar. He had a solo, in fact, which is something I don't think we get enough of. Like you've said before, Stu has been underappreciated guitar player. If you want to see more Stu guitar, go back and watch Revolver and Son on the Cook 0012 YouTube channel. He's come a long way. And so has his
Cookie
hair.
says in that same interview that, and it's keep going a long way. It keeps going. It'll keep going. Cookie says in that same interview that Stu was known as like the guitar virtuoso
In high school.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That makes sense.
And so you've got 3 keyboardists then with, right, Joey's at Nathan and Ambi on keyboard, and then you got Cookie on keyboard, Stu on guitar, 2 drummers, because you got the Ambi cymbal and Cavs. It's, cool formation. I like Joey's lyrical alternate here. I don't believe Stu.
Yep, it's so good. I don't believe Stu.
Yeah, because the song, I guess, is based on a dream. Ambi wrote in an Instagram post at some point, when you have a really weird, vivid dream and it sticks with you like glue. One day I came into the studio and Stu was trying to write one of them down, and he kept banging on about this paradise called Magenta Mountain that he had seen, but none of us believed him. And every day since then, he's been trying to convince us all that it's real, and one day he will. We're going to get there. Oh, yes, we're going to get there. So I don't believe Stu is a great line in that context.
Ambrose wrote that in an Instagram post?
That's my understanding, although that link doesn't go to anywhere.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe, Captain.
Magenta Mountain was followed by Gandhi.
Yeah.
The whole crew assembled. Well, I guess Cavs didn't assemble at the table at Nathan.
Gandhi contained a dragon quote. Did you catch the dragon quote?
No.
Just Stu at the beginning. As far as I can tell, the only dragon quote is Stu at the beginning saying "Welcome to hell."
Oh yes, I did catch that. That's okay. That's weird. I guess it is. I don't know why he said that either, but of course, Stu adorned a bucket hat and sunglasses at this point.
Did you settle on a drip of the day? Because we have to talk about Stu's sunglasses.
Was he wearing 2?
I think so.
I think he was wearing one on top of the other. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. If that's the case, then we'll have to consult with the judges. If that's the case, of course, that's the drip of the day. Because he's also wearing a kind of fuzzy bucket hat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even if those glasses come that way, they're fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful.
No Gandhi on the rave tour.
No Gandhi on the rave tour. They've only played it once since the Gorge, which is upsetting. It's a great song. Maybe rhythmically it's difficult. I don't know.
Very interesting formation on Nathan. Just noticing you've got Lucas, Ambi, and Joey all together on one side, Stu alone on the stage right. Is stage right? Is it the actor's right? It's Cookie's right. Is it Cookie's right? Cookie's on the up stage up, they call it. Is it Cookie's right or Cookie's left that's called stage down?
Which one's Cookie?
Stu's alone on the one side and Cookie at the ass end or the tippy top away from the audience with Lucas, Amby, and Joey all squished together on the other side.
I didn't notice that. That is strange. But I did notice that Stu was singing the melody of Gandhi because I think the keyboards were too low in the mix. And I just, there was a jam in this, and it's just so amazing how far they've come with the modular synth since a year. In a year. It's just crazy. I mean, I guess less than a year. I feel like when we saw them at Field of Vision, which was in August, and this show was in September the previous year, like huge leaps.
Although I wrote down a note to myself, while the more I watch new shows, I feel more like Gizz keeps getting better. When I go back, it's fucking awesome. Like this silver chord coming up was so fucking good. And like I don't feel comfortable saying it was like less badass than Nathan's songs on the Rave Tour.
No, especially I want to call out the silver chord from Vienna, which just got posted a few days ago on Bandcamp. 33 minutes of just outrageous, ridiculous rave dance peak shit. Although this silver chord for me, like it's between this and Magma, honestly, the peak moments of the Gorge show, between the silver chord and Magma, because this was amazing. Had some Extinction teases. There was some like metal hard house jamming.
How many drums does Cavs have?
Hold on. Carry the one.
8017?
8017.
And he's on the ladder 17 on his left. He's on his electric, like a Roland electric kit that's like all the way to the left of all the acoustic drums.
Yeah, he's got some pads.
I noticed he also has a box fan back there blowing on him like an overclocked processor.
I saw a fan that was barely spinning behind him the whole night.
Yeah, well, it's running down. It can't keep up with him. And he returns to his own personal table synth station. And I've had some confusion, like who opens the silver chord vocally?
Usually Joey.
I've always thought that, and I just realized I think it's usually a duet. It's a Stu Joey Robo duet. But I think it is a lot of the time now.
Oh, you think we're just not catching the video?
It's confused me before. I always think of it as Joey, but I think Stu often Robo supports him.
Son of a bitch.
And in the opening line, at least.
Yeah. He definitely did this time. They were on it together this time. I had no idea.
Yes,
Great.
Remember your creator now while you are young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the golden bowl is broken. Ecclesiastes 12:6.
There's a lot to dig into with the silver chord and Thea especially. It's just like, wow. I don't know what metaphysics is, but this is it.
Yeah, right. As opposed to macrophysics. No, that's metaphysics, macrophysics, magma physics.
Microtonal.
That's right.
Macrotonal. I did. By the way, there was a wonderful post, I think it was on Reddit, of a photo of a man playing a giant flying V guitar and said something like, cool, super cool pic of Joey. And then the top comment was, they've gone to macrotonal. Wonderful. The silver chord was followed by Extinction with Joey back on guitar.
Cavs back on the acoustic kit.
Some great Stu screaming here.
He can scream. There's the was it this show? It was the Axl Rose tease, and someone asked Stu to do his best Axl Rose impression, and he said he didn't really have one, and threw it over to Ambi. But of course Stu does if he wants to. That man can scream.
I don't think he can scream in key is the problem.
That might be true.
This might be the whole key to the interest in microtonal music, honestly, because we're not attuned to that shit, man.
I'm not. I haven't heard Rattlesnake enough times yet.
Extinction kind of broke down into like a weird vocal samples. I don't know what that was, and then faded out. And was followed by the Horology Suite, which is always great. And the lyrics, I'm sorry, I can't keep track of all the lyrics. Sorry, I couldn't catch your lyrics of the day.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's another story within, right? A lot of these albums have multiple stories.
Well, and Ambrose reminded us before they started this. He said, remember when we gave you a free album? This is from that one.
Yeah, right. And then this... Right, there's an attempt to overthrow, like an evil dictator person or something that blinds somebody who then has to fix their blindness by meeting a guru who teaches him to see the fourth color.
I didn't know any of this. I'm sorry. I'm not a real fan.
Okay, damn it. Well, I'm not quitting now. Shots. Time for
Shots for all before they started.
Tequila doesn't really feel to me like a very prog rock beverage, but I guess it can be.
What would be?
I don't know. Maybe a more sophisticated. I don't know. That's a good question.
Like a kind of
I'm always
wine?
surprised they drink tequila. Do they have tequila down under? Did you think I was Australian for a second the way I said that?
Oh my gosh. I got so confused. I thought that was Stu. How'd he get here?
Down under.
Wow.
Down at tequila.
What is a
Tequila.
what is
Tequila.
a Australian liquor? Or is there a
Yeah, what could they distill that we cannot? Platypus
Eucalyptus.
venom. I like your idea better.
eucalyptus gin?
Yeah.
If there's any liquor that would work with eucalyptus, it's gin, and it wouldn't work. But it's the only one that would. But
It's
it wouldn't.
happened.
I'm sure.
There's a video on the internet, at least, that breaks down the time signatures really beautifully for
Of what?
Polygon Wonderland.
All the songs?
Yeah, it does. And I got some help there. I still struggle on the difference between polymeter and macrometer.
Polyrhythm?
That's the one.
Polymeter, and polyrhythm.
Yes, and polyamory. Two of these I find appealing.
For your own lifestyle, it's fine. If you guys want to do polyrhythms in your own house, fine. It's fine with me.
I learned a trick for polyrhythms. 3 to 2, you can snap your fingers to. Can you hear? I don't know if I do. No, you can't hear it. My noise cancellation is so powerful. Hot cup of tea is polyrhythm 3 against 2. 4 to 3, you can do pass the goddamn butter. How about this? What about now? Hot cup of tea, hot cup of tea, hot cup of tea. That's 3 against 2. Pass the goddamn butter.
And what are you demonstrating?
These are polyrhythms. These are 2 rhythms that stand within the same bar of music.
And they always land on the same one. Is that right? Where polymeter, they sync back up after several measures. Is that right?
Right. That's right. So inner cell is 5 repeating bars of 5/4 time, which very much feels to me like 5 repeating bars of 10/8 time. And I'm not exactly sure how you decide, but it seems like the bass drum is doing 5s, even though the guitar is doing 10s. So it seems like you should be able to call it either way. But I'm sure you follow the rhythm section, the drum and the bass.
Utopia, freedom in the inner cell. Look for me dongs, scented leaves, avoid between, foul stench, those above, whispering the inner self.
Loyalty is like a 5-note sequence in 5/8 time, and then on top of that, an 11/8 is layered on top of it, which eventually dominates, and the 5/8 drops away, and then you're in 11/8.
I see all that is and has ever been. I am not a man, I am everything. Picture of purity, deific rain, ordained unto me, prehistoric gods.
So 11/8 might explain why I was counting 5s and 6s.
Yeah, right. That's right, because 5 and 6 adds up to 11.
Hold on, wait, don't tell me.
If you
Shit.
don't add an extra 1. Which is what people always do there.
I know.
Gets them in trouble.
Yep, every time.
And horology is, of course, in 3 + 4 over 4 time, or what we call 7/4 time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. Wow. I gotta go. I got more homework to do. Quit giving me homework, man.
Sorry. Yes, I won't do that again.
Dictators. Fucking losers.
I've always liked that word. I don't know. I always think of penises and potatoes when I hear that word. This guy's a real fucking penis potato, if you know what I mean.
Dictator. I never thought about it.
Our stupid fucking big orange penis potato.
Oh. So they said, okay, now we're gonna go hard. If you see someone in the pit, pick them up. And they repeated some nice Daily Blues lyrics. Grab them by the hand.
Yes.
Say I love you. All the bigots, go get fucked.
Everyone having fun?
Hey, Red!
Yeah? Hell yeah.
Look at everybody!
Hey, if you're in the pit, I want you to have the most fucking fun ever. But if someone falls over, you pick them up, okay? You pick them up. Someone falls over, you pick them up. Cool? Yeah? Yeah, yeah? You look after everyone around you. You pick them up. Grab them by the hand. Look them in the eye.
Say I love you! All the bigots go get fucked! I love you!
Can I and then I have there's some rowing going on. I want to get our podcast canceled for a second, and you don't have to have the same opinion as me. This is okay. I'm gonna get myself in big trouble. Ambi says, "Oh look, everyone's go on rowing." Stu says, "Hell yeah, I love this sit down shit." Ambi says, "Yeah, it's awesome." Joey says it's the wrong time to do it, but hell yeah, fuck it. Stu and Ambi sort of both seem to be saying, no, yeah, sit down whenever you want to sit. Stand up when you want to stand. Ambi says the intro, though, to Venusian 1, which is coming, has a good rowing bit. So he encourages them to do it. I don't give a fuck. I just want to say that Reddit is not the universe. And I saw a man killed in cold blood on Reddit one time for saying that rowing wasn't so bad. And who fucking cares? It's fucking fun. I don't know. I have an opinion. I'm sorry. I have an opinion, and it's not the popular opinion. And my opinion is, it's kind of cute. Who fucking cares?
It's cute. I'm fine with people doing it. I just sometimes don't want to be involved.
You know, you shouldn't have to do it. I agree that you shouldn't have to do it.
Thank
Professor.
you. There's this controversy that spilled over into the audience of a fan, a big King Gizzard fan who is Billy Strings. People have started doing some sort of pit stuff at Billy Strings bluegrass shows. Swirling, vortex, some rowing, and to have this spilling over into the officially sanctified jam scene is very interesting.
I want to say I love Reddit more than is healthy. And And there's just like a certain sort of like person that is well tuned to make often very insightful and useful comments on Reddit that I find very helpful, that also needs to pull the fucking stick out of their ass about whether or not other people row, or stop coming up with excuses to use the phrase main character syndrome. And you can write in my fucking comments if you have a problem with it. That's okay.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and write to my go fuck yourself at whatdoicare.snordflorget.
.biz. Yeah, Venusian 1, pretty intense. So intense that the barricade breaks.
Just make sure it's the hose your breath. Venusian, hold on 1 second.
Hey guys, we're just gonna have to just chill for 1 sec because the barricade is about to collapse.
Do we
So
need some more security people, or is everyone cool?
So everyone just take 1 step back.
Everyone take a couple of steps back, you know?
Everyone take a couple steps back, yeah? Is there a little bit of space up back there?
Yeah, guys, all good? You guys all good?
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
I love seeing y'all have so much fun, but the barricade's literally gonna get fucking destroyed or smashed or something.
I guess the lock between the barricades breaks in the front of the pit, and they have to stop the show. I've now seen Gizz stop several shows in person, and it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. But as Joey says, you don't want to get your shit caught in something fucking barricade. It happened to me once before, and I now only have one testicle.
That's what he said. And then he proceeded to call his mom on the phone.
It's nice. Sue Quinn.
Sue Quinn.
My mum's here! Hey! Wait, Mum, no. You have to put yourself on the screen. Come on. Mum! Yeah! Mum! Stop hiding. Yay! There she is. There she is. Oh, shit, Mum. Your son's done all right, no?
Video called his mom while they were waiting for the barricade to be fixed. She didn't want to get on the screen, but she eventually did, and everyone said, "Hi, Mom." You know what? I have a fun game for everyone to play at home when you're watching Gizz shows or listening back. When Joey is talking, not singing, but when he's talking to the audience, what is the sentence to curse word ratio? Because I think it might be very high. I don't think he's capable of saying more than 2 sentences without a fucking or a shit.
You know, I had a teacher who once told me that cursing is the recourse of those with a limited vocabulary.
Fucking
and
asshole.
That's just mathematically incorrect. That's always bothered me. It's just not true. Obviously, it wasn't a math teacher. Someone in the pit while they're in the aftermath of having broken the barricade, I just want to say ritually holds up a single shoe that could belong to anyone.
There's always a shoe and there's always glasses. A serious bust out. While they're waiting for the barricade to be fixed, someone or a few people yell out Vegemite. And who is it? Stu or Joey says, well, they can't mosh to that, so let's do an a cappella version.
Strong as hell, black as night. I keep my love all sealed up tight. I spread it thick whenever I like. I like Vegemite. I like Vegemite. Vegemite!
But the rest of the show's going to be hard, and so a special request is made for vertical moshing only. Just pin dives, jump up and down like this. Stu demonstrates, this move, boing boing, and
Britpop
much
thing.
of the crowd. Is it a Britpop thing?
That's what Joey says.
Okay. Yes. Everyone pogo.
And they do end hard. Finally, when the barricade gets fixed temporarily, I think they just put zip ties on it. Zip ties on it? Like, how is that going to stop a throng of several thousand people?
When the fully formed steel wouldn't.
Yeah, right. Steel didn't do it, so let's try plastic. Great. Gaia, a drum solo, a Motor Spirit jam. led into Great Chain of Being. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's a nice, the Cavs solo. Usually you get one in Gaia or Self-Immolate are the most dependable places for an extended Cavs drum solo, which we dutifully get. Yeah, Great Chain of Being. Or is this their first metal song?
This is on Gumboot, right?
It is.
So no.
No, right. I also think no. But it's an early one.
Glad we cleared that up. Motor
Yes.
Spirit followed.
Road Train.
Road Train? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking to the train. He's
Great Chain of Being followed by Motor Spirit. We love Ambrose and the Tiny Cymbal. We love having 2 drummers in the band again.
Yes. I love this song. It's such a cool concept all about like petroleum worship, and it's just brilliant because it sounds like some abstract poeticism or metaphor of a Mad Max world, but it's pretty literal.
Well, Mad Max is weird and scary because it's believable.
Yeah, and we do live in a society that is torn apart by worshiping this shit, and so much of the power in our world is entirely around petroleum.
KGLW.net says that Motor Spirit was incomplete. What was missing?
I don't know. There was a Gaia outro print on the printed set list after Motor Spirit, meaning presumably at the end of Motor Spirit, Stu was going to say, "I am Gaia."
And that was it. That was very possible. And I welcome
Very
it.
possible. Yeah, he probably will be his last words in this world before the silver cord is cut.
That was the show. They ended with some thank yous. They did a nice group photo on the stage. This was the last show of their tour. This was the biggest show they ever played or headlined by themselves, basically.
I liked it.
You liked the show?
I thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. I think it helps show that, I'm sorry for everyone else, but that the U.S. is their largest market and where their biggest fan base is. I think it maybe helped pave the way to Field Division 11 months later, and, future Field Divisions. I like the show. I actually think that like every night of Field Division I liked more than this one though. Every marathon set.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
Well,
that very could well be attendance bias, or I think they're just better like all the time. The jamming, the set lists, like looking at those, yeah, I kind of prefer the more recent shows.
I can understand that. I feel like that too, but I would be also skeptical of attendance bias. I love those shows because I love those shows. And they have they done a rock show still since then?
Since Field Division?
Yeah. No. So they could convince me on December 3rd, the second third.
Yeah, December 2nd.
It'll be both for some of us in different time zones, that they could convince me that they keep getting better at rock shows. They haven't had a chance yet, but historically, I always like the next show best.
Was there a marathon show between the Gorge and Field Division?
I don't know the answer to that.
Was Forest Hills a marathon? No. We will be talking about those Australia shows here.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, man. Me
Rock
too.
shows, orchestra shows.
Yeah. Again, 2 orchestra shows back-to-back nights at the Sydney Opera House.
We'll probably split the Australian show tour into 2 podcast episodes, internet podcast radio episodes.
Yes, we'll have to.
I have one thing for Omnium Gatherum.
Great.
Now that we're done with the show. It's a book. It's a small book by Michael Pollan, who you might know from Botany of Desire or How to Change Your Mind. This one is from 2021. It's a very short book. Like, it's a little too short. It's called This Is Your Mind on Plants. And he talks about opium, caffeine, and mescaline.
Yeah,
and
not
kind of a little
necessarily
bit
in that order.
in that order, yes.
Okay, it's great.
Oh, you've read it.
I've also read it. I have. It's
You
wonderful.
don't read books.
I listened to it. We call that reading now,
Fuck off,
don't we?
poser.
I suppose I am.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's short, but I think it's in those orders: opium, caffeine, and mescaline. This Is Your Mind on Plants by Michael Pollan.
Yeah, I want to, officially announce us as having, an open-minded attitude towards the use of caffeine, and not taking a position on whether or not people should use that.
So brave
that
of you.
substance. Yeah.
I have since quit caffeine.
Really?
I'm still on the
You
other
suck
one.
so bad.
At the moment, in fact.
Are you really not drinking coffee now?
Oh, I'm drinking coffee.
Okay, good. You're just doing a little less opium.
No, I'm just not drinking caffeine, honestly.
Do they call it doing opium?
Doing it.
Yes, I still do coffee. What's your favorite decaf at the moment?
At the moment, my favorite decaf is from Middle State Coffee. It's a Colombian.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Colombia Zero decaf.
Yeah, great. I've had some great decaf. I sent you a decaf from them back in 1945, I think.
Not this one.
No, it wasn't this one. I'm drinking a lot of very highly caffeinated coffees from DAC coffee roasters in the Netherlands.
How do you spell it?
And NEDAK.
Okay. Well, there's your
It's
omnium
one of the
gathering.
best roasters in the world, and it's a good reason not to live in the United States because I paid a fuck ton of fucking tariffs to our goddamn giant orange penis potato. Yeah.
Oh, where's the loyalty? How much?
Well, it was in the end $40 on a $100 coffee order.
Jesus.
Sucked. I would do it again, though. It's really good coffee. So if you live over there somewhere, I mean, the carbon footprint of coffee is already shameful, but sending it to other countries then to be sent then back over to you.
Where is it grown?
In the southwestern United States, and then we ship it to Amsterdam, and then they roast it, and then ship it to Ethiopia, where
Honestly,
some people see it and aren't allowed to drink it, but then they mail it to us.
they have to pay to even look at it. Honestly, this is what we do with King Gizzard. We send them back to Australia to make albums, and we have them come back here to play the albums.
I think we keep a lot of their gear here.
I don't think that'd be amazing. And if so, we
think
need
we
to
do.
find out where that is, and we need to go play them.
Yes, sounds wonderful. I'm excited. Our next show will cover the first part of that set of shows coming up. I would tell you when it's going to be released, but I'd rather you be surprised.
I will be. Oh, who are you talking to? All right. We'll see you soon.
Pleasure as always. I can't wait. I'm so excited for the next part, for the tour. These are going to be amazing shows. I'm so excited to have rock shows.
Rock shows.
Let's go watch the rock shows.
It's
I'm
giving
excited.
rock.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That was fucking sick.